Okay, hello guys, and welcome to part 2 of me playing Between Horizons. So, before we start, I'd like to say that it came to a little accident in the last episode. That is, the game audio was never really captured, unfortunately. So I think I fixed it now, and also because I rewatched my own videos like a sane person, of course, I noticed that around the latest 30 minutes, my audio just completely cuts off. You can still see my avatar shaking like crazy and talking. Oh, wait. Oh, she's really shaking like crazy. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, that's just skip a few seconds and ignore me clicking buttons. I don't like the shake. Stop shaking. Okay, I think I fixed it. She doesn't. Is she? Ah, is she shaking? No, it looks normal. Thank you. So, yeah, and around the 30 minutes mark, the audio just completely cut off. So I'm recording with Streamlabs. I tried OBS, but each time I try to record with OBS, it's extremely laggy. It's so lagging, and yeah, it's just not good audio, good recording quality. And Streamlabs is just so laggy and buggy. You can open it, you haven't touched anything in the settings, and out of the sudden you've got 4 new mics in your mixer. What makes zero sense? Like, where are you guys coming from? Okay, but anyway, as I remember correctly, we didn't get to finish the first, how do you say it? The first case, yes. We only got halfway through and I got lost, and yeah, you can hear me talking because the audio cut off. So basically what I was doing is I was looking where the papers came from, but it's a pain to find that. Where are we? So, where was the paper taken from? Overview of recycled materials down in the recycling center and filled it as evidence. Maybe I can find out who recycled their used paper at which time, respectively. I should ask everyone who uses paper around the public area about it. So yeah, what we were doing, we were running around and I was trying to find someone to talk to. So yeah, who could tell me more about recycling? Hey, this is new. This person wasn't there. Or, oh hi Chief, hi. The Art Institute is already closed for the day. But feel free to have a look around our Arrival Day expedition if you like. I'll stay here for a while anyway. No plans for Arrival Day later? No, I've been a little introspective lately. Are you alright? Been helping a lot with the Arrival Day preparation, like every year, and it's made me think about my role here. Maybe you're not the right person to ask this, but ask what? What would you say is the role of an art in a society, and by extensions the role of an artist? I'm not sure I understand the question. Stella, you gotta try. The role of an artist is to inspire others, to bring a new perspective, to bring light and joy. I mean, is art there to uphold the system it exists in, or to challenge it? Depends on the system, to uphold it, to challenge. Oh, that's a good question. But you know, a little challenge is always good. Maybe art should serve to point out the flaws in the system. Yeah, I agree with that, right? Maybe it should. But my art has never done it. Well, it doesn't have to specifically do that. I need to think about it some more. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, how is Chi-Chi doing? My dog, Cat. She's back to her old self. Thank you for asking. That's good to hear. Worrying about your pet is the worst. Yeah, I'm glad that's over. Happy Arrival Day. Happy Arrival Day. Okay, but do you know something about the paper? Do you, by any chance, remember when you put the used paper in the recycler today? Let me grab my notebook so I can write it down. I always do it after the week's final art club session. And when is that? Class is a little shorter today because of the festives. We finished up around 6, but I really can't tell you the exact time. Around 6 art. Thank you. And do you, perchance, know how much paper you have? Hey, one question. I saw a stack of paper on the table over there. Oh yeah, we use it at in our art club. I know it's old-fashioned. The blank sheets on the table are what's left over this week. Can I ask you a few questions about the paper you use here? Of course. How do you get your paper? What happens to the used paper? Okay. We always have. Okay, they always. That's what. 70 and 50 grams of paper. Good. Do you have more paper when there's leftovers from the previous weeks? No, refills are always up to the same fixed amount. Thank you. I have another question, of course. What happens to the used paper? Club members can take a photo of their work with their PDAs if they want, but at the end of each week I throw the sheets into the recycler over there. I just did it again today. Are people ever allowed to take paper home? No, paper is directly a public resource. Every used sheet has to be recycled. Would you notice if someone broke the rules and took a sheet or two home? Well, I can't have an eye on everyone all the time, but I made the rules very clear. It will be surprised if someone deliberately broke them. Why do you ask? It might be related to a case I'm working on. Thank you. Okay, she doesn't have... Can I show her this letter? But what would she say? Okay. Evidence classified. Evidence? Let me just read through. Yeah, but what is a category 2 profession? Is it a real term? Or wait, let me see. Let me see my evidence. Do I know where all the paper came from? Okay, that's all the rooms. We have the art, the power. Oh, I think no. I think at the paper leftovers it says there I found them. Okay. So we found at the school, in the art, and in the activities room. So we went into the art, the school is above us, and where is the activity? This is the activity room where I kind of broke in. Can you claim that? I don't know, I'm not really sure. I mean, it isn't breaking in, is it? I'm investigating. So, oh my goodness, more people. So you don't have to... my voice. So you don't have to worry about it, okay? I'm sure you'll make an excellent contribution to the mission. In fact, you're already doing so every day. Okay, good. Then go back out there whenever you're ready. Hey, Stella. Always working, huh? Yeah, well. I saw Darren walk away crying, so I had a little chat with him. Oh, poor guy. Mariola told him the other day that if his bad performance at school continued, he would bring no merit to the mission. What does merit mean? Sheesh. Did she just say sheesh? When he heard their speech just now, he projected some of it onto himself. I see. It's very nice of you to cheer him up. Aww. I consider it part of my job as a teacher. Anyway, the Rival Day event is starting soon. Until then, I'll be at the cafe in case you want to join me. I need to get out of here. Sorry, let's chat upstairs. Sure, I understand. No, girl! Oh wait, I never checked what was this. Case timetable. Classes timetable. Oh my goodness, where's my evidence? Classes take place from 8 to 12 in the morning and from 2 to 15 in the afternoon. Oh, so they have split classes. But I'm used to having classes, or rather I used to have classes without a break. You go at 8 and then I'm home by 2. And is that her? Yeah, it is Ava. Ava, I have a few million things I need to ask you. Stella, good to see you. Sorry I took off so quickly earlier. How are you? I'm good. Come on, I've known you long enough. What's the matter? I struggle with my job. Yeah, I do that. But I think... Yeah, what option? I still miss my dad. I know how much you've always looked up to him. I can only imagine how hard it is to find your footing again. But I know you will. Yeah, you're probably right, as always. Thank you. Anyways. Okay, girl. You'll need to help me with the paper leftovers. Hey, one question. I saw a stack of paper on the classroom table. Yes, we sometimes use paper in our classrooms. Why do you ask? It's for something I'm investigating. Your paper supplies are delivered at the start of the week, correct? Yes, exactly. How much paper do you have at your disposal every week? Let me write it down. Art, school, 120 grams. And people aren't allowed to take any paper home, right? No, paper is strictly a public resource. I put the used sheets in the recycler at the end of the week. Would you notice if someone took a sheet or two home? I don't know why anyone would do that. The rules are very clear. I'm sure they are, but would you notice if someone broke them? I suppose it's possible that someone slipped a sheet into their pocket while I wasn't watching. Alright, thank you for helping. Not exactly, sorry, sometime shortly after classes ended. Okay, when did classes end? I took that in as evidence. 5. Around 5 p.m. School. Okay. Close. Oh. Now, the last place I need to go. Game, let me run. Can I go in the gym now? No, the people are still... Move, guys, move. You're blocking my gym. Activities room. Oh, what is this? Nah. Oh. Activity room plague. New evidence. Why is the evidence? Why is it... Ah, they can all be used as evidence. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Classes take place from... no, wait. This one was the new one. Only under supervision, caretaker Devon. Small plaques next to the entrance of the activities room in the public area. That scared me when I first walked in. Why is there just a fire? Is someone here? Earth Museum. Is no one here? This is the papers that are left over. Oh my goodness. But why is there an activity if no one is there? Activity room, plague. Wait, let me read it. Maybe I missed something. Current activities, authentic Earth experience to celebrate Arrival Day. Only under supervision. Caretaker Devon. But he should be in there. Where are you? Central area R1B. Historian by trade, he makes sure that everything is in order at the Earth Museum and in adjacent activities room. Okay, the Earth Museum is close to me. Let's go in again. Somebody should be here, technically. Unless I got a rare bug or something. Which I hope is not the case. No, Earth Museum is still locked. I know I gotta find this guy. I need to question him. Dylan was his name. This is... I have no words. Is that this guy? No, it's not. Oh, it's this guy, isn't it? Simon. What am I going to ask Simon? What is this? Okay, Earth Museum Plague. Let me read. Place to learn about planetary life in the past and present so we can shape it again in the future. Currently close to the preparations for arrival Dale has a responsible caretaker Devon. This guy. Okay, let's go to R1B. Maybe we can find him there. R1B. Here somewhere. Yeah, fast travel. Oh wow, that's a new loading screen. So, R1B. Okay, 1. R1. Don't. Okay. Game. Ah, I found him. Yes! Chief, what a surprise. Good evening, Devon. Ocean. Oh, that's this guy. Oh, what a nice name. Ocean. That's a few to swing by on arrival day. Are you coming to our event at the Earth Museum later? It was all Ocean. She planned and executed the whole thing. I'm sorry for saying guy. You did. You're always so humble. The installation is about the mission. About people's job on the Sapphire and Eero. Yes, right. You should come. I'll swing by. We look forward to seeing you there. Dad, we should soon get going ourselves. Yeah, chill, girl. I need to ask him a few thousand questions. Okay, let me be. Can I ask you something? I found a stack of paper. Oh yes, some activities involve drawing or writing with pencils. It's part of the current theme. How things were done back on Earth. People can take scans home. Of course, they used paper goes in the recycler when the week is over. Do you know how much paper was left today when you closed the week? No idea. You need to have a look at the remaining sheets in the activities room. Did you notice if anyone took a piece of paper with them? I probably wouldn't. I'm there to supervise whenever it's open. But it's a big place and there's always a lot going on. I don't think anyone would break the rules. I don't see why they would. How much paper do you have at your disposal every week? Yeah, let me think. I think it's okay, 75 grams. Does this guy know? Thank you. How when he recycled it? Then we can do some quick thinking. We get rid of this week's supply right after we closed at around 6. Like I said, it must have been around 6, maybe a little later. Okay, doesn't help me with anything. Evidence? No. Paper. I need rubber water gloves. Why is there only 2 paper? One is at 5. Okay, someone lied about the time. That makes 0 sense. Did it fill up? Okay, wait. Can I read? Okay, here it is. Around 6, right after around 6 o'clock? Did she say morning? Okay. I always do it after the week's final club session. Class was a little short today because of the festivities. They finished up around 6, but I really can't tell you. Okay, and she said when classes ended. Sometime shortly. Okay, wait. 6 and shortly after classes ended at 5. That makes 0 sense. Evidence. It doesn't add up. 6 paper, and she said around. Ah, wait. Oh my god, I thought that thought that was 5 at the morning. Okay, wait. We have the school. The school. Wait a second. Let me also write down. Okay, the school had 940 grams left. I mean, I'm doing my math now, guys. The activity had 419 left, and the art class had 495 left. Okay, now we subtract that. Okay, we subtract that, and then we check if the recycling matches up, or if it does not. So, I need a calculator. Or do I? I'm not going to torture you guys by waiting. Calculator. You guys don't see it. Does it show in OBS? No, it doesn't. Never mind. 750 minus 495 is 225 in the art. That should have been recycled. Okay, and then we have the school. They had 1200 and 930 was left, so 206 that needed to be recycled. And then in the activities room we had 750 minus 490, which also gives us 260 that needs to be recycled. That makes 0 sense, but never mind. Okay. Art around 6, school around 5. Okay, the first is school. Okay, it wasn't taken from the school in matches. 206. Then up, but how do I know which one came first? 203. Oh man, it's a gamble. It doesn't help. Like, but it's I'm going to cry. So the wait, no, it does make sense because the art is 225. My math is not mathing. Wait a second. How in the world did art recycle more than they had? What am I missing? Let me check again. Stack of papers. Art gets 750. Okay. And they had 495 left. That makes 225. But she recycled way more. How did 255 get recycled? And then we have the other institute, the thingy, the activities room, which is 260. So it matches either one that it could taken away. That makes how? Okay, wait. I'm going to gamble. I'm just going to say the activities room, and that's it. Because there's no way someone would steal and give so much more back. If that makes sense. It does not, but you know what? I'm going to gamble it all. Kids gambling is bad, so just you know it. It was taken. To the school's paper. The honest built up every week. Okay. Fresh papers distributed at the start of each week. Okay, well, it was taken from the activities room. I'm pretty sure. It has to be. Yeah, we are submitting it. Okay, wait, let me see my messages. Please come to my office so we can prepare our operation at the Earth Museum. And I also got a new case file. All my notes that don't relate to specific ongoing cases. Okay, where's Captain Talia? Let me take a sip of water. A big sip of water. I was 30. And let's go to the captain's office. And hopefully I made the right assumption. Hello, guy. Hello, she is. How do we call her? Hello, chef, boss? Chief, I saw you submitted your results. Yeah, they are 100% correct, by the way. The origin of the paper will have to wait. We first need to focus on the meeting at the Arrival Day event that was mentioned in the letter. The Earth Museum just opened its door, and the event is about to start. You suspect that the letter was addressed to Louis after all. Good work. We'll bug him and send him in once you give us the go-ahead. Now listen closely. There will be people around the museum dressed in their work attire as part of the event. One of them must be the contact mentioned in the letter. Go to the event, have another look at everything we found out, and tell us who. As soon as you submitted your conclusion, we send the suspect in to talk to them and get more information. Keep your distance from that point on. Sergeant Aldrich will be talking you through all of it, but don't let people see your earpiece. If you arouse suspicious or if our suspect talks to the wrong person, we might lose our chance to find out who's behind all of this. Understood, Captain? Good luck, Chief. Okay, wait a second. Let me read through the suspicious letters again. Thank you for your message. We have great sympathy for your struggle. You are not alone in thinking that more democracy is needed on the Sapphire, and our cause grows stronger every day. Come to the Arrival Day installation in the Earth Museum tonight. Talk to one of the job representatives and mention the word freedom. The symbol on this letter, okay, this one, will be on their uniform, not necessarily in this color. Another hint can be found inside this very compartment. With this, you should have all the information you need. Okay, the word freedom, this, and a category 2 profession. And I will have an earpiece. So, tab, cases. I think it's ready for the string operation at the Earth Museum. I should head over there now. Should we head over there now? Oh wait, the Earth Museum is right. I just have to go down and... Okay. Take me to Ground Zero. It is Ground Zero. Okay, the Earth Museum. The one I tried to enter 500 times. We're standing by next door, Chief. I hope you can hear me alright over the music. Yeah, I'm already panicking, by the way. We assume that the contact is one of the people in work attire. They prepared some kind of presentation. Let's try to make our move before it starts. Go over all the information you gathered to find out which of the participants or suspect is supposed to talk to. If you're not sure yet, talk to them and see if it narrows it down somehow. But be careful not to blow your cover. If the suspect we're on them, they might no longer respond to the code word. Good luck, Chief. Once you submitted the file, we'll send the suspect in. You got this, Del. Oh, I'm going. Oh my god, what? Oh, it's just Stella. Oh, hello, Ocean. That's a nice surprise. I didn't expect to see you here. Oh, you know, I thought it sounded interesting. That means a lot, coming from an introvert like you. The event is about to start. It's all about how jobs on the Sapphire will be used on Heroes D and how some will transform. Our presenters are dressed in the work attire already. Feel free to ask them anything you want. We also prepared this infographic right here with more information on the topic. We don't have time for this shift. Try to cut it short. I will. Check it out, I mean. Hope you have a good time. Happy arrival day. What is this? Okay, maybe there's evidence. Okay, category 2 jobs include engineers and programmers. They revolve around software and hardware use, with some machines in the Sapphire inner hull still waiting to prove their usefulness on the planetary surface. Engineers and programmers. Aaron and... Aaron is a programmer, and this guy is Isaac. He's an engineer. Okay. I don't have anything to talk to you. Who are you? Evening, Chef. Sorry, I need to practice my speech. I'm very nervous. As a biologist, I need to... Okay, he's a biologist. Is Aaron? He has the 2 symbols. Oh, Devon. Dear visitors, thank you so much for coming to Earth Museum this very special arrival day. We have invited important people from across the population to share insights into their jobs and roles they play in the mission. I hope it will fill you with the same pride and determination that my daughter felt when putting it all together. The presentation will begin shortly. In the meantime, feel free to chat and mingle with each other and our exciting volunteers. Oh, she has 3 stripes. But who are you? Destina? Destina? Ah, but she's a she's a medic. The Baptist is totally an engineer. He has 3 stripes. Who are you? Engineer, Geraldo. Now that's an outfit I've never seen before. That's no surprise, I don't often have an opportunity to put it on. It's designed for the vacuum of space. I most often put it on the outer hull, but I've engaged in some rare EVA as well. Due to my special training, I'm often referred to as an astronaut here on the ship. But to everybody back on Earth, we're all technically astronauts here. Okay, he's an engineer. He has 3 stripes. Fancy seeing you here, Chief. Come to learn something about our future jobs. Well, human reproduction sounds interesting. We aren't very involved with the fun part, I'm sorry to say. But if you have any questions about concocting fetuses from 2 genetic donors and raising them in an artificial womb, being in space makes it a little harder, but not all that much as long as we have artificial gravity. Oh wait, yeah, I never thought about the gravity. Okay, it's she is not an engineer. He is. And yeah, that's the guy. That's our guy. Evidence? People? Yeah, she's a... where's that guy? This one. Geraldo, submit. Yeah, it's him. 1000%. The report received. Looks like you've identified a possible contact. We'll send our suspects in to strike up a conversation. Step away to give them some privacy, but Sergeant, you're cutting out. Sergeant? Oh my goodness. Everybody stay calm. I'm sure it's just a... Oh. Vom Ring. I'm just gonna steam advance and within German, so... Where am I? Chief, good to have you back. How do you feel? Dr. Destina, my head hurts. What happened? The ring had a malfunction, and you were flung into the wall, like almost everyone. But you were lucky, no consciousness or anything. What are you saying? Is the ship alright? I'm not sure. We're still waiting for an official statement from the captain. It looks like the power suddenly went out and the whole ship rebooted. What's the situation? How serious are people's injuries? We can barely keep it up, to be honest. Many people were hurt, some are in critical condition. And not everyone made it. No, who? Mina, Federico, Nadia, and Elias so far. Secretary Elias? I'm sorry, we did what we could. Some people are still in critical condition, and a few are missing. How long was I out? They brought you in about 8 hours ago. Oh, I have to go to the bridge, talk to the captain. From a medical perspective, it would make sense if you... I don't have time to rest. I need to find out what happened.
As soon as I was back on my feet, I checked my PDA and found a message from the captain. She wanted me to come see her on the bridge. I decided to take the long way around the ring and assess the damage on my way.
Okay. I'm not clicking anything, she's walking by herself.
Broken objects were scattered everywhere. Some walls were covered in fresh dents and splattered liquids. A large chunk of the population had been injured. Once or twice I believed to catch someone glancing at me. I was ashamed that I hadn't been around to help everyone right after the incident. I wanted to say something to the people, but instead I lowered my head and picked up the pace. My sense of balance was off. I tripped and almost fell multiple times. Finally, I made it to the bridge and, to my relief, immediately spotted my sergeants and the captain in relatively good shape.
Okay. Well, I feel sad about the people who died. See. Oh, she doesn't look good at all. Captain Talia, Sergeant, what happened? We are still evaluating the situation. Something caused a power outage across the entire ship. This caused the ring to slow down and stop temporarily. It spun back up within less than a minute, but the resultant force was massive. It left many injured and some dead. However, the ship itself does not seem to have sustained any critical damage. There are some issues, however. For one, the navigation system isn't back online yet. The navigators are working on it. A major waterline was damaged, flooding the inner hull sections C and D. We've had to seal them off until the engineers report back. We don't know what caused the power outage. We need answers fast so I can address the population. I'm counting on you to find them, Chief. All due respect, Captain, this sounds like a rather technical question. The engineers are working out the technical side of things. However, we cannot rule out foul play. Do you really think someone would? That's what I want you to find out. Sergeant Paul, you already collected some relevant information? Yes, Captain. There are 4 power nodes on the ship, 1 in each section of the inner hull. Chief, you have been granted clearance to enter these rooms. However, as the Captain mentioned, inner hull C and D are currently inaccessible. The ship-wide outage was clearly a chain reaction originated at one of the 4 nodes. If we can find out which power node was the first to go out, we are a lot closer to identifying the cause of the outage. Got it. One more thing. According to our logs, a ship-wide alarm went off after the 2 first nodes failed. Maybe this can help us reconstruct the timeline. So, what you're saying is, 2 nodes went out, then the alarm started, and lastly the other 2 nodes failed. Correct, but none of them went out at the exact same time. It all happened in a quick succession. That's all we know so far. About our string operation that was cut short before the incident. There is no doubt that Engineer Lewis was exchanging these suspicious letters. He was interrogated again by enforcers while you were kept in. Yeah, why are they using such complicated words? It seems like he truly doesn't know anything relevant yet, as his first in-person contact was yet to take place. We placed him back in the brig for the time being. And about the contact at the event, it seems that you were right about Engineer Geraldo. He disappeared in the turmoil and hasn't resurfaced yet. Maybe he decided to go into hiding after seeing our presence at the Earth Museum. The enforcers are out looking for him. If there's nothing else, you should get to work now. There is something, Captain. I'm so sorry about Secretary Elias. He was a good man. Thank you. He was. Dismissed. Okay, so we were right about him. And about the papers. I hope. But anyway, where am I exactly? This location to unlock it. Okay, that's a lot. But the thing is... Oh my goodness, wait, I thought that was just hypothetically what she was speaking. Oh my goodness. They're really doing that. They're really pulling it through. That's really sci-fi. I think, yeah, they have power notches in every hull, if I'm not mistaken. That's like B. I'm still in B. Why am I just rotating B? Please, someone explain to me. And this is in the inner hull A. Okay, command area, biological area. Okay, but I think I'm going to quit it now here, and yeah, I'm going to play again in the next episode. I hope this time my audio works. So again, thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.